Hi, little Isaac. It's Grandma Suzanne again. I'm sitting up now and I brush my teeth and so and open the curtains. So the kittens are a little bit happier. My kittens. This is Maise and this is Munchie and this is my backyard, which you didn't see yet. I hope you can see it through this. And that's my side window, and I saw the moon last night, which was a gibbous moon. And I think it's waxing. It's getting bigger every night. I keep getting hair on my face. Okay, so I'm going to finish reading the book. But I'm thinking what I might do is sit this way, and then instead of having a wall behind me, you have this beautiful sky and backyard behind me. How about if we do that? Okay, so let's finish this book. Oh, but you know what? That might make a kind of glare thing. Yeah, it does. So let me change my mind on that. Okay, sorry for this little adjustment, but we're together, so that's what counts. I love you, little guy. I love you so much. I miss you so much. I look at those pictures. Your mom sends me pictures of you, and there's this little boy in them that's you. And I just look at the little tummy and the little feet and everything. I even kiss my phone sometimes. I'm a goofball when it comes to love. Okay, here we go. So, back to this book. Now, I've been a little bit discouraging about it because I don't exactly like some of what they're saying and doing. But it's a book, and books are like that. We don't have to do what we read in books. We can read it, can decide we like it or we don't like it. And if we don't like it, we can say, nope, no thank you, I'm going to live differently. So anyway, and who knows, it might have a good ending. It is a children's book after all, and it is a Caldecott winner. That's an award they give to young children's books. So let me show you the pictures that we skipped, because we skipped a few because I was in that awkward position. This one is little Charcoal, and this is the one that the woman, Miss Elwell, took home. And I think the little boy was the one that took Butch. And this is the little boy with his kitten, Butch. And kittens are little cats. My cats are actually adult cats, but I call them kittens because they're small and they're beautiful. And kitten's a nice word. Okay, now this one is showing Miss Elwell's big cats with the little cat Elwell. Not Elwell. Elwell is the lady's name. The little cat is Charcoal. And it says, at first, the big cats were afraid of little Charcoal. Those are good drawings because it does look like adult cats looking at a little kitten. Remember yesterday when we were reading and my little Maise, my little Munchie, when she was on the table with us, and she went like that to the picture of the kitten. That was kind of cute. And this one is the little girl, April, feeding Sheba her ground meat. I like her little orange or pink socks, whatever color that is. And this is little Sheba under the covers, under the blanket. It was actually the blanket that April put on her because she's being kind to her because they're giving her away tomorrow. So when we left off, the father was saying, we need to get her a new bed, the father or the mother. And the father says, you're right. She certainly can't sleep in that crib much longer. She'll have to have a real bed. But we can't get it into this apartment, her mother pointed out. There just isn't room. Then we shall simply have to move into a larger apartment, said her father. We need more room anyhow. We're much too crowded here. Hey, here's Malcolm. Hey, Malcolm. Here's Malcolm. He just came. He wanted to see his sister, Maise, and me. This is how he says hello. He lays down and then he grabs the little critter or person and hey, Malcolm, and he puts his paws around their head and he starts licking them or sort of nibbling, but it's a kind thing, it's not a mean thing. And then they have a bath, and then they smell each other because from the smells they can tell where they've been and everything. And sometimes I know if they've been outside because they're cold, and sometimes I can tell because there's paw prints on my bed because they just came in and their feet are wet. Yes. Now the three cats on the bed, and little Gabby would be up downstairs close by saying, "Are you slug-a-beds again?" Okay, sorry, back to the book. So the father's saying, let's move to a bigger apartment. And I'm saying that's a good idea. April sat up. "Daddy," she cried, "when we get a new apartment, what kind will it be? I mean, will it be just another one-cat apartment like this one? Or... Her voice broke and she gazed up at him imploringly. He hesitated for a moment. Then he said, "Well, Margaret, what do you think? Shall we get a 2-cat apartment this time?" This is Sheba with her little kitten, Brenda. "Charles," replied her mother, "I think that's a splendid idea. What this family really needs is a good, roomy 2-cat apartment. What do you think, April?" "Mummy," said April earnestly, "I think it would be just perfect." "Then it's settled," said her father with a smile. "We'll keep the 2 cats, and tomorrow morning we'll go apartment hunting." April paused just long enough to give each of her parents a smothering hug. Then she ran out into the living room to tell Sheba and Brenda the good news. And when she was tucked into bed again, she made up a poem because she was so happy. It was a song for cats, and this is how it went. "I purr, and I purr, and I purr, and I purr, and I curl up warm." Then April herself curled up warm and went to sleep. The end. This book actually says "the end," which I like because it's nice to know when a book is ending, and it's nice for them to say it definitively and proudly. And not just proudly, but the journey is over, and we could start it again if we want to. But here's a picture of the little kitten named Brenda, and she is very cute and very happy because she gets to stay with her mom and with her human family too. So I'm very glad that the book had a very nice ending, and I should have thought that it might and not been so disgruntled along the way. But it's a good way to read things, is to think and process it and decide if the information is good or not good, if you would do it the way they did it or you would do it a different way. But this is a picture of the cover, April's Kittens. And there's a bird right at my bird feeder right there. If I turn it around, I wonder if you could see it. You do see, it flew away. You see birds at your window too, and you'll see birds here too. Okay, well, that was a very nice journey reading with you. I hope you have a wonderful morning. I will put these 2 books on our book list. Oh, but while I'm here and sitting up, I can show you better pictures of the snowballs, the ones I showed you kind of crunched up today. So let me show you those pictures. Remember, they had made the cool snow boy, and they had made a snow girl, with a male and female cardinal in it. And they had made a round snow baby. That's kind of fun. Those things, those necklaces they have. claim checks and baggage claim things. They made a snow cat with the two, looks like sparrows on it. And they made a snow dog like their dog Spot with buttons. And then the sun came out and the snow started to melt and melt and melt and melt and melt, and then the snowball, so long snowball. And these are the things they used: a screw, African kente cloth, English silk tie, telephone wire, metal nut, coffee bean, raisin, twine, ribbon, Peruvian sock, jingle bell, popcorn, toy compass, sunflower seeds, Bolivian hat, strawberry, cranberry, crayon, Guatemalan belt and tie, foil candy wrapper, walnut bottle cap, plastic fork, horn, Japanese stone, cinnamon bark pencil, toy fish, pine cone, Mexican scrub brush, leaves, seashells, twigs, and that's just some of it. And these are mittens from different countries. Wisconsin mitten, Korean glove, Italian mitten, Afghani glove, Wisconsin mitten. And these are the pictures of the snowmen that people actually made. And we'll make one day, you can count on it. And your mom, while your mom's going skiing on her new skis. I bet you'll learn how to ski too. Look at that one with the fur, and it looks like it's a little bit like like what's that little boy on Snoopy, who was always Pigpen, who was always had dust around him. These are very nice pictures. And there's a recipe for popcorn balls. When I was little, there was a house around the corner that gave popcorn balls every trick or treat. And this was the back cover, which was really cute. It was 4 different newspaper, I mean, not 4, 3 columns of 4, 4, 8, 5, 13 different news clippings about snow forecasts. And this page talks about snow, which I think I'll read in another thing so this doesn't get too long. Well, I hope you have a very nice day. I hope there's no snow in it because it's nice if it's nice weather. And I think your Grandpa Tom is visiting today. So we definitely don't want snow when people have to drive. But also it's just nice when it's springtime. And we might get some snow here on Sunday. Maybe you'll get some too, but it won't be enough, they said, to make a snowman. So, and since I'm in a gardening frame of mind, I'm not rooting for the snow this time. So I'm going to sign off by showing you the birds at the feeder. The feeder's right outside my window. Right now there's a nut hatch. While we were there, there were tufted titmice and a purple finch. And can you see? Yeah, he just flew away. Maybe another one will come. Oh, there is one. Oh, wow, white-throated sparrow. White-throated sparrow, and you know what's special about that little guy is that he's not here much longer in the cool weather. I mean, when it starts to get warmer, he goes up north, and then you can hear him singing up in New Hampshire and Vermont and places like that, maybe Canada. And he's the one that has the Peabody, Peabody, Peabody. But there's also a plaintive part to it. It's like, well, what your mom can imitate it better than me. I'm not good at imitating sounds, but it's like woo, 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 Peabody, Peabody, Peabody. You know what's very interesting? Of all the talking that I've done, my cats didn't react until I did woo, woo, woo. Then all 3 of them lifted their heads and looked at me. Why is our mom making that sound? Gotta admit, that's a pretty bed. Can you see them? I hope you can. I can't tell how it's aiming. I think I'm about up at 15 minutes, so I better close this. Oh, 9 seconds over. Oh dear.